1, 2, 3, 4.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, fuck. Straight away. Great synchron.
You know, people do say we sync up
Yeah.
on Shane's show at 46 minutes and 6 seconds. Like, I love these people that get that. We done a like on cue scratch of the same ear.
I've seen that, yeah.
And somebody was like, they're definitely foreign.
There's times me and you'll say the same joke at the same time, but me and you don't even notice we've done it. It's like periods of thank up.
Welcome to the Mudblood podcast. I am here with my co-host, Mr. Will.I.Am Thompson. Or this week we're calling him Liam.
Don't you dare.
Liam Mac.
Not on
Tom.
Not on
Liam
this.
Liam McTom.
Not on this, the most sacred of orange
The
weeks.
Glorious 12th. We've just been discussing, why is it called the Glorious 12th? But before we do,
Yeah.
in the week that it is,
Yeah.
were you out marching? Did you find that just down below it was a wee bit rubbing and like wire wool and a wee bit sore and just, you know, it felt like there was something that you could do to take away, especially because it was very warm.
Yeah. If your pubes are long and beautiful and the colours they are fine.
Like ginger.
Ginger.
Get them
Yeah.
off. Use the one and only Lawnmower 4.0.
And you can use it in Derry, Aughrim, you can use it in Enniskillen, and you can use it in the Boyne.
And you can use it wherever you fucking want. And even the actual lead, like when you go to Spain, you can pull out the plug and stick it clean into their plug. Yeah. It's universal, can be used anywhere.
Yeah. I my mate bought his dad a Manscaped razor for the weekend. And it was on the 12th. It was the pubes his father shore. Yeah. Thank you to Manscaped for 20% off. Use the code
I would
Mudblood20.
say that Manscaped has never been used by the Orange Order. But if you're in the Orange Order and you want to shave your ballocks,
Yeah.
get on board, get it done.
I think that may be the first ever advert Manscaped have had where someone sings the sash.
Yeah, quite possible.
I don't think that's ever
So if
happened.
you want to shave your balls, whether you're Fenian, Protestant, Muslim,
Jew,
whatever,
black, white,
they don't care.
Asian.
They'll sell it to anybody. And if you use our wee podcast, Mudblood20,
20% off. 20% off.
you get a wee bag, you get all the ball toner, the ball soap, the nose clipper, the Lawnmower 4.0, and you can shave your ballocks till your heart's content.
Yep, 100%.
Yeah.
100%. Mudblood20 on manscaped.com.
And if you want to use it in the mirror, like a wee pretend flute, you can.
Well, did Michael Jackson style, look at the man in the mirror and give him a shave?
Mudblood20, get involved.
Ah, the glorious 12th party. Did you have a good one?
I was absolutely basking on the 11th in the heat, that was hitting me from the Wexford sun going down was unreal. And then on the 12th, I marched my way down to the beach and had a great, quiet experience on a Wexford beach in Ireland.
I was wiped out.
You were waved out in
So
the
we had-
Braniel.
yeah.
Waved out in the Braniel. Were you in the Braniel?
No, you don't go to who the fuck goes to Braniel for the
The
12th?
Braniel always.
They do a good boning,
Aye.
but not the 12th.
Right.
No, you go
to Belfast
you
and
go in the city centre and you irritate everybody.
Where would you have always sat? Because I know there's people have certain places.
So-
I've heard there's people camp out for 2 days.
It's like getting your sunbeds on holiday. You need to go down, set your wee chair there,
Yeah.
make sure no one takes it.
Yeah.
I would normally during the day sit around Sandy Row. Mm-hmm. Then you walk back on the walk back home up Templemore Avenue,
Right.
and then you head back to the Welders for a wee pint.
Right. Does the Welders have a beer garden or anything?
It does.
So I take it there was a lot of that going on. Were you in the Welders this?
I was in the Welders, yeah.
And how was it?
Oh, it was great. I noticed this, and people got annoyed at me when I said it, right? See, for the first hour or two, and every song they played was a Loyalist anthem, but it only hit me. Loyalist playlists are the gayest songs. It went from Eurasia, A Little Respect, into Heaven is a Place on Earth, into Like a Prayer, into like something else. And I'm like, these are like the Kremlin level of gay songs, and I fucking love it. Do you know what I mean? They're not bad songs, it's just funny. Do you know what I mean? Because everyone's like, it's a sectarian hate fest, it's just aggressive, it's disgusting, and then we're all there in the bar being like, oh, heaven is a place on alive.
Did you see the video going about Twitter? Someone shared it was like, how could this be homophobic? This is like...
Oh, it was Vittorio shared that? Yeah, the guy throwing the wee bomb pull. Yeah, I saw that.
And that was the Gertrude Star.
Gertrude Star, yeah.
That guy, do you know him?
I don't know him, no, but I knew the band.
Like, he must be some age.
Yeah.
And he was in the shorts and he was giving it the message.
Yeah, like, this is the gayest thing ever. It's weird that we're seen as homophobic because we do a lot of gay shit. Like,
there was a guy, I seen this. Scott Clark is on my Facebook. You can see from some of his posts that he's in an orange band and stuff.
Some of them.
Yeah. What was that about? The aliens?
I don't know, but I fucking love that. I want more of that.
Do you think that some people in the Orange Order will go, what the fuck are you doing, dickheads?
Yeah, but the majority of people have been like, that's great.
Right. I'll turn this down because I want to get this certain post that he had up. I don't know.
Mate, there's certain people in the Orange Order, if you kiss a Catholic, they're like, what are
But
you
he
doing?
had
So ignore
like,
them.
There's one's dressed as Mexicans.
That's brilliant.
And then,
See, for the next 12th, can me and you form a lodge?
what? Create
Create a lodge.
Here's the thing.
And we'll march.
Here's
It's
the
just
thing.
us.
I don't know if you know this, but I'm Catholic.
I know, but
And
like,
I don't think you can be in a lodge if you're
we can be
Catholic.
the first
I made a
Catholic in
guy.
a lodge.
There's one's dressed up as Fred Flintstone,
I haven't seen the Fred Flintstone one.
right? I don't know where it is. I can't find it out, but he had it up in the Berlin bar last year. The DJ played the Man Behind the Wire, the IRA song. Did you see that?
I
'Cause
did
never
see
see it.
I did. Sounds very funny.
How did they fucking not kill the cunt?
Man behind the wire. You're not steaming. Like, that's not a really well-known one either for us. We know certain ones. Mm-hmm. So maybe he got away with it because they're
How's that a headline?
plums of black smoke spotted across Belfast because it's not the 11th anymore.
So it's like,
it's like, yeah.
it's not. No, you can't have a fire now. No,
It's not we can't. We're just like,
No,
what one's that?
what?
Someone's laid on it. Someone's
Somebody
watched
fall
that.
asleep
Yeah.
like, oh, fuck. Fred died of a fire.
Yes. What about your man? And people will want us to talk about
again.
this. Oh, you fucker, you beat me to it. Yes. Yes. Now, how do you feel about that? Because I'll tell you how I feel about it.
Stupid cunt.
Thank you.
Stupid cunt.
Thank you.
He was being violent. Of course, I'm gonna fucking say
Yeah,
no.
thank you. I've seen people
How
being
did he
like,
not-
that poor man. I'm like, what did you think?
That's like, do you know what? It's like when you watch them stupid cunts in Spain that intimidate the bull, and then the bull sticks a horn in him, and people
I can't
go,
believe that pit bull bit me, even though I stuck my face in its jaws. Like,
It's like the guy who fucking played the fucking Chucky music. I said the same thing. What did he think?
what's gonna happen?
I
when you
was
do that?
surprised that they didn't do more.
They like broke his window or something.
I told you the story. I went through the Holy Lands and somebody called me a fat cunt and I kicked his door off his hinges.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he's like, don't come up the stairs, I'm sorry. And that was Jamie Bryson's band, by the way.
Oh, was it?
That was his actual band.
What is his band? Do you know?
Banger.
Blink 1690.
Green Day. He had their cut for it. The banger.
Red, white, and blue wine.
It was definitely his band because he had it up. And then he released a statement saying that they will pay for the damage to the window because it wasn't your man's fucking window.
Yeah.
So
One of those though was like, I absolutely don't condone
the
violence.
funny
I
bit
don't.
was like
But
the fact they lifted
what's
the
gonna
bin. That there fucking was.
That was hilarious.
what I
was
love
in
is
Wexford
they
and
said
was
they're like, I was afraid there was going to be an explosive device in the bin. I'm like, they picked the fucking bin immediately up, like. So if you thought that was a bomb, you're fucking brave.
No, but it wasn't. He threw the caddy.
Aye.
He threw the wee green caddy.
Yeah.
Like, he fucked it.
Yeah.
Like, if I had been the guy in the Rangers top that wasn't even in the band and the fucking ear hit me in the head, I'd have fucking pounded the cunt.
Aye.
But you just see the drummer that you're hit, just like, right, cunt.
See if you watch the video back.
Watch him. He's just an individual. He's just like, I don't give a fuck. Nobody else is doing
He
that.
literally just ducks.
And then he goes in and gets his bin and just goes, and it's him, like, it
Yeah.
was him that was near hit. So that's why he smashed it.
See if you watch, right? If you can watch the video of them all doing it, see once he throws the bin, everyone in the band stops and they run towards him. Apart from the bass drum player, who charges towards him, still playing the bass drum. It's like,
Kick him when I hit the drum. You just imagine.
I must have watched it about 10 times.
I noticed the drummer. See the drumming? Them drummers are the things that I watch because
Yeah.
you fucking watch them guys like doing it. Do it
Yeah.
for fucking 30 seconds just without hitting
Yeah.
an actual drum.
Yeah.
And you go, well, why is there 6 people standing there with just that? Because they have to, like, but you watch them onto the drum, like, you see some of them that they fucking give it, it's always a wee skinny cunt that's giving it the fucking
I
message.
admire them because it's either that or a big fat cunt.
But the big fat cunt is the thing of the past. I've noticed that
Yeah.
it's like football. Years ago, footballers used to be fat and smoke and drink and all, whereas now you see like Ronaldo, and it's changed where
Yeah.
people are like, no, you have to be an athlete.
Yeah.
So if you watch drummers now, I've seen it in Orange Bands, you maybe have 4 or 5 these fit looking fellas that do the big bass drum because they must have went, do you know what, we're fed up with big fucking Alec fucking Dan and taking a heart attack walking down the road trying to fucking do it. But it is more intense now, like it's fucking
Big Alec.
But if you do Big Alec the Balak,
I love the way you used to analyse the 12th, the way Jamie Carragher and Gary Neville analyse Monday Night Football.
Yeah. No, but literally, if you just watch him here, he creates space just before he kicks him in the head, and that's the attributes of a good bass drum
I
player.
remember when we done the Burnsy bit where we played the Six-Nighted drum, the many wee drummers from Shankill and East Belfast were like, look at the fucking state of the rhythm. Look, they were analysing me playing the drums. Like, oh my God, somebody have a word with him.
Aye, because I'm playing the flute, you're playing the drums, and Burnsy's singing Belfast Giants, and they're like, look at the state of that there.
You notice the drumming more than
Used to play a
anything.
drum in the band.
I know. I should know better, but it wasn't like I wasn't
you were
fucking...
just...
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was one of them ones like,
I don't know what the technique is, but I love it when they hit the drum and then they hold the drumstick up like a wee mustache.
oh, like this. That's more military, isn't it?
That's how you know it's a good band
Yeah.
when they do that.
Yeah, and they don't dress up as aliens.
Yeah, no, I love the aliens. I love that. Let's have more fancy dress on the 12th, please. Someone will take it too far.
Already fancy dress. Like.
No, I mean, dress up. Someone will do something mad, like black up or something.
Your
but-
12th was different from my 12th, right?
Yeah. Vast.
While I was down the south, right, which is something that nobody's hit on here, right? We have to try and convince you to fucking join the United Ireland,
Yeah.
right? And how nobody's done this before or thought about it. There's something that they have down south that you just really want, and it's fucking brilliant, and it's better than what we have up here.
Catholic women.
No. They're crisps and they're chocolate. Right? So we're going to do a wee test here. Right? Because I know you like your crisps. Right?
Is this
Now,
the Southern Stato?
this is the
Free Stato?
The Free Stato, right?
Oh, wow.
But these ones are out, and I haven't tasted them.
Okay.
But we're going to do a wee taste test on it.
Fizzy, cola, tater. I might join the UDA as a result of these. Like, these look stinking.
That could ruin it. That could ruin it, right? But these are
10 out of 10.
bacon flavours. Have
Rancho
you
Rouge.
tasted it?
I've had the northern ones.
Right. So you've had the northern ones.
Yeah.
Taste the southern ones.
Okay. Let me see here. Very similar.
But better.
Fucking delicious.
They don't leave a big bit of gack in your mouth. That's the
They're
difference. between them.
crunching better.
They don't. They're fluffier and they
Gack
don't.
resistant?
Like up here, the ones up here leave a big. It gives a scrape it out of your teeth.
Yeah.
They
yeah.
don't do it.
They're the reason my back teeth are fucked. They're crisps
Yeah.
like that. That's fucking lovely.
Right.
Crap.
These are my personal favourite.
I'm voting for the SDLP based on them.
Right.
Yep.
So, King crisps. These are my favourite cheese and onion. They're not everybody's cup of tea.
Yeah.
But I think they're great.
See, my favourite cheese and onion in the mint would probably be a Tato.
Right. The Free Stato or
They're more of a spring onion to me. They're good.
they're great crisps.
They are good.
They're great crisps.
You're not kissing anyone after these,
No.
but they're a good. I'll give you that. King's lovely crisp.
Right.
See how passionate I get about fucking crisps.
Nah, they don't do soda bread and they don't do potato bread down there, but that's something we
Don't
can,
do titty bread.
we can push it as a Protestant
Yeah.
thing. I really think we should push it as a Protestant thing. I haven't tasted these, so this is a first for me. Right?
Okay, we'll take them. We'll take them together.
Fizzy cola
Tato.
crisps.
Ready? Hang on. Sean, do you want to try one?
Let me see.
I have an ulcer in my mouth, so it's not helping. They really do taste like
Cola bottles.
cola bottles,
But
but I don't know if I like the texture with
that's
the
I
crisp.
don't like that. I want something savoury if I'm eating crisps. I don't want sweet off my crisps.
Nah, they're bogging.
They're stinging, aren't they? I'll give them this. They nailed the flavour.
The flavours.
That's 100%. Like,
But
That must
That's a
come
fizzy
from
cola bottle.
somebody's had crisps and cola bottles in that.
someone's been stoned out.
Because I have done crisps with chocolate before, and it's fucking fantastic. I like that.
Do you ever get the way, like, you have, like, curry flavoured crisps? And you're like, it's not curry.
No, curry crisps.
They really
are
taste
lovely.
They really just like fizzy cola bottles.
But that's a no for me. Like,
That's an absolute fuck no. for
potatoes
me.
are really fucking this
So
up.
there's all sorts of shit happening in my brain here. I can't comprehend what it's tasting.
I like the flavour of them, but I don't like it on a crisp.
I would have to eat them like Nolan eats his crisps. Just lick that.
Now, do you like Turkish Delight up here?
I've never had it in my life.
Ever?
Turkish delight.
I really appreciate you've done this though. It's very nice. It's lovely.
Remember the fella kidnapped us in Turkey and was feeding us Turkish delight?
What
Yeah.
the fuck?
In a rug shop, that's right.
Sorry.
Like, we get off, like, the bus, and he was like, come into my shop, and we couldn't leave until we bought something.
And he locked the door.
He locked the door, like, and he fed us and all. But, like, in Stockholm, he knew the crack, like, he fed us and gave us apple tea. But, genuinely, I heard something this year where people were saying they go down south to get their Cadbury's chocolate.
I've heard
Easter
this.
eggs. It's genuinely different.
Yeah.
It's nicer.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's a fucking Irish thing or the milk is different. I don't know.
It's just made
But-
differently. So, Turkish delight. What is Turkish delight?
Turkish Delight, basically, in Turkey, they have like this. It's like a jelly, sweet in dust, but it's been put into chocolate by Cadbury's and stuff. It's sort of like roses flavour.
That's nice. That's very nice.
Now, the chocolate's a nice bit about it. Yep.
Like, it's a wacky head.
Now, that isn't Turkish Delight, that's Caramello.
For the audio listeners, the just caramello. I've never had that.
It's great. You can't. You cannot get that up here. Now, you can get a caramel up here.
I can't get over these.
Yeah. I don't know whether I like them or don't.
I admire.
This is Golden Crisp.
I've had a Golden Crisp North. I admire what they've done. I don't know why you would do it.
Yeah. I wouldn't have a fizzy cola bottle fucking sandwich.
No.
Put it that
no,
way.
No, you absolutely
Do you know what I
not.
mean?
Yeah, yeah. I would have a King's cheese and onion sandwich.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah, or a Rancho's even, maybe in a pop.
Yeah.
Here.
Rancho Rhubop's a shite. So a Golden Crisp, what is in the middle of these again?
Honeycomb.
It's honeycomb.
Yeah.
See, that's a wee bit too much for me.
What, the Caramello? Or
No,
Golden
the-
Crisp?
The golden crisp.
The Golden Crisp is a violent piece of chocolate. It hurts your mouth.
A violent piece of chocolate.
It hurts your mouth, and so does the mint crisp. So that's the mint version of it.
Thank you.
It's
And that's a
the
Turkish
Jerry
delight.
Kelly of
It's the
fucking...
Jerry
Yeah.
Kelly of Cadbury's chocolate. But their chocolate's just nicer.
I'll give you that.
It's
I don't know what it
creamier
is.
and nicer. It's just a nicer flavour to it.
Melts a lot quicker in your mouth. It's not as solid. That's nice. Like, okay, we'll try the Turkish delight.
All these people watching going, the damn fat bastards.
Yeah. Everyone listening is like they're just eating for a minute. So this is my first ever Turkish delight. Never had
Ever.
Turkish delight
So
ever.
you haven't even had the ones up here. The one up
Never
here
had
is a
it.
bit. A fries is like a thicker piece of Turkish delight inside it.
You're gonna be like, what the fuck?
You don't like Turkish delight?
No, I love Turkish delight. Like, proper Turkish delight.
Yeah. Not for you.
Oh my god.
It's like jelly.
It's like roses inside.
Gives a bit of Turkish.
Is there a bim? Hang on.
See, some people don't like it because they think Turkish delight is like roses.
Sound like roses to be fair. So
Or mint crisp.
I've got a wee mint crisp here.
So,
Thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Turkish delight never give me that again. But
Right.
I think that might just be a Turkish delight thing.
yeah, no, I don't think.
I can't fault
Yeah,
the
they're like-
chocolate.
The chocolate's amazing.
You know what I find when you go to America? Ever had chocolate like America or Canada? Rotten. Their junk
Cabbage.
food's stinking.
Cadbury's came in, still America. Cadbury's chocolate over isn't even as nice.
No. I think
our one.
they have to put stuff in it that stops it melting.
Mm-hmm.
And whatever that is, it's fucking stinking.
I found out a thing last week. You can buy Mexican Coke in the
Oh, I know.
in Sandy Road.
I know. On the lay, big man.
About Coca-Cola. I'm talking about Coca-Cola in the wee shop because the Mexican Coca-Cola is made with cane sugar.
They're fucking lovely. Cane sugar? Mm-hmm. So is it stronger?
It's different sugar than what they put in the Coke over here. And fucking amazing. And the tins of Coke in there. I went and got one. Massive difference. I don't like Coke. Mm-hmm. I like that Coke.
Mm-hmm. So
That's gonna be one of him
I like
clips
Coke.
for out of context Mudblood.
yeah.
I don't like Coke. I like that.
Man, I might start a TikTok channel just reviewing crisps. This is my passion. They're outstanding.
Kieran Bartlett would have loved to be here. They're the fucking...
The more I have of these Kings, is it?
They've started selling them up here.
But
and I know
some were used to sell. Was it Little? Little used to have Kings.
most of the garages do it. At Spar does them in fucking 12 packs.
They're
Them Rancheroos are unreal too.
They're fucking great. I used to see when I was a big fat cunt, like a really, really big dude. I would have like the pound bag of those for breakfast. Like that's why I was so big.
But you have to agree, there's definitely a better quality of crisp and chocolate down there. Is this something that we could make work for United Ireland?
I mean, see if we
I wouldn't lead with this.
No.
I would lead with the chocolate, the crisps. There's a case to be made. I wouldn't say it's undisputed. There's definitely a case to be made.
And see if
Chocolate
we
is
could swing the
nicer.
deal to get titty bread and soda bread down there. I mean, would be sorted. No, what's nice down there as well? The beans, no, at Newgate. Nice beans.
That's one of the nicest fucking cheese and onion I have ever had.
You're probably one of the only people that agree with me on that I
No.
think it's a superior crisp.
That's a great cheese and onion. And well, it's a good weighty opinion to have on your side because I fucking love crisps.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen? There's a podcast it's the Banshee Bones ones, me and Kieran.
wow.
For about half an hour, we were talking about crisps. And Shane keeps trying to cut in. We're like, okay, Space Raiders. God, we fucking love crisps.
But I think it's definitely something that should be promoted a hell of a lot more.
It's turning
And
me
on
like.
top of that, like a pint of Guinness down south is always better.
See, I'm not a Guinness dude, so it
I
doesn't bother
understand
me.
that. So, but it's just, and the cider is better too.
I know some of that stuff's like, oh, what? Like, we always get questioned about United Ireland stuff and thinking we'll have a serious opinion. This is what will sway me.
Yeah,
Tell me the sweeties are nicer.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like that, if somebody said that you're like, if Jerry Adams came in and went, right, well, I understand you're going to lose DNA, so to do not,
Do not have that down south?
we will pay you. I don't know.
Don't know. No idea.
I will pay you in King Crisp what you're losing in your car, and you'd be like, you know what, fuck it, we'll work
sweet,
something out. Work something out here.
And I'll get to walk them off because I don't have a car anymore, so that burns the calories. Outstanding.
Yeah.
The more I have of those, and the more it's sitting with me.
Take that down, Uncle.
Oh, thank you, mate. That's very kind of
There's
you.
nothing in it, so
it's
just in case
it's a wrapped
you
up
didn't
shite.
like any of them
Yeah.
ones. Then taste that and send me a message
That's
and go,
really, really
I
good.
get what you mean.
See, I do it with anything. If I'm in a different country, I'll try to get a snack or something that's not from home. I hate when people go abroad and they're like, get a McDonald's. I'm like, you can get a fucking McDonald's anywhere. Shane kills me because he won't eat anywhere but Nando's. Do you know what I mean? You're like, let's have
Something
a
else.
little something different. And if it's not nice, the worst thing that happens is you've had a bad meal somewhere.
And you shade it out.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? But if it's good, you get to go, I had this fucking mental thing.
Depends where you go, like.
You want to taste it. It's easier in like Canada and America. It's easier because it's just like, what kind of burger do you want, or what? Like, there's nothing like, oh, that's intriguing. It's always like, here's pasta with a fuckload of meat on it. Do you know what I mean?
Whereas when we went to fucking Turkey, it was like the local delicacy was like sheep brains,
Nice.
and no, never tasted it.
Why
What
not?
was the other thing? Like tongue and all, and
See the thing about tongue, I've had tongue before. I like tongue.
Oh, same here, bro.
Oh, la, la.
your boys like tongue.
You boys like tongue? You have a scene from the Goonies?
Oh, it's tongue nice. Like to eat.
Yeah. I had it in America. It was fucking tasty. Yeah.
People forget, there's very few something I wouldn't try. Like, people are like, oh, how come you would eat, like, you know, a cow, but you wouldn't eat a dog? I would eat dog if it was alright. Like, the only reason I don't is people frown upon it.
It was like-
I have no moral objection to it.
A Russian let me taste his, like, meat, so they... You're like...
Did I? Yeah?
You like my meat? And they eat a lot of stuff raw. Like beef raw, right?
So a Russian let you taste this raw beef.
It was cheesy.
Give you a cheesy Stalin, did I?
Cheesy Hitler. But from it, my steaks, no lie, take different now.
Take them
So
up the arse.
it's changed the way I take my beef.
How did he present his beef that made you change?
It was basically his steak was blue. So he literally just,
My uncle takes it like that.
and it was like cured for 29 days or something like that.
Oh, that's nice.
And it basically melted. in my
You'd be a
mouth.
fucking melter to cook for now. It's like, oh, do you want a steak patty? I'm like, yeah, marinate it for 29 days. I'll be back next month.
Yeah, I'll be back next week. But no, so I don't take it rare.
Aye.
I take it medium.
I go medium rare.
But I had medium lamb when I was in Wexford. It was lovely.
I fucking lamb's underrated.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, lamb's amazing.
if a well done lamb, outstanding. See, if I'm going to an Indian, I'll get lamb.
Yeah.
It's more expensive.
Oh, it's delicious.
Best curry meat is on
yeah.
lamb.
Yeah, lamb.
Oh, hundo.
They know what they're at, like.
Yeah, it just takes all the flavor. Oh, I fucking love lamb. Man.
Fucking starving.
So am I.
Do you want to finish them crisps?
Yeah, get them out of my face because this
Yeah.
will be me.
Get them out.
See, when they brought back Banshee Bones, it was the happiest moment of my fucking life. Like, I missed Banshee Bones. Is there any crisps they don't do anymore you miss? Do you know what I mean? You think back and you're like, wee bags of fives. I know they still do high fives. Little 5p salt and vinegar fives. Acid. Love them.
Walker's barbecue rib.
Are they good? No, they're back.
No, the black, like the
The
black packet.
It's back.
No, it's not.
I swear to God, mate, I had them the other day. They are back.
Fuck.
They're,
Guess
and they're
who's
fucking
back,
lovely.
back again.
Barbecue rib, tell a friend.
There used to be Smith's crisps, and you fucking had to pour the salt in it yourself.
Little white packet, salt and
Yeah.
shake.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember those. Gary Lineker used to do it. No, that was Walker's. He did the other part. But I do remember that.
I was never. I'm more a chocolate person, to be honest.
Chocolate by.
Yeah.
Chocolate by. Yeah,
Gammon. Oh, gammon and pineapple. Tudor crisps.
What? That's nuts.
I'll take me
But
some.
that
from
actually
this.
sounds nice.
Yeah.
Do you remember the weird time? See, now when they bring out a new flavour, they've done them all. All the flavours have been done, so that's why you get mad shit like this. Do you remember Monster Munch did vanilla ice cream?
Cheese and onion patty fact was invented in Ireland.
That I would believe. It's a very
100%.
Irish.
Yeah. And then it was sort of divided up. And then there was the one up there and the one down there, the potato.
Yeah.
But genuinely was invented here.
Right.
Like the stuff that was invented by Irish people or Irish that you wouldn't. Here's one that you would never guess.
Soap.
The guy that invented the submarine was Irish.
I have heard this. Now, I don't know if it was used.
The modern tattoo gun was invented in Ireland by an Irish guy.
So random.
But Ireland wasn't really. I found that strange because, like, tattoos wasn't like. I don't remember natives or seeing pictures of natives. Do you know what I mean?
Aye, we're not
You
Samoans,
associate-
like.
Yes, that's what I mean. You don't
Yeah.
associate it with that.
Yeah.
So there must have been some type of marking. There must have been something for a guy in Ireland to invent the gun. Oh, fuck, is it?
How they used to do tattoos? Was it like fucking chisel in India,
a wee
essentially?
bit of wood, and well, that's how I got mine one done. A wee bit of wood on
your
the hammer.
dick?
Yeah, and they dip it in the ink, and then the.
That actually is how you got your dick one done.
Oh,
What the fuck?
I couldn't do that.
Tattoo gun be sore enough.
Never mind, it's
Someone's fucking chiseling away at your cock.
There's a big Russian with a stick. I told you like my meat.
He beat my mate for 29 days straight. It's the only way
It's
you
a bit
take
of
it.
dead
man.
meat that wasn't sore.
That's a bit of dead meat. Suppose it's like flaccid. It's just like fucking the fat off a steak. Like you're not
I
gonna feel it.
didn't go near the wee helmet part. That's the
I-
sensitive bit.
Only now have I realised. I thought you had to, like, before you got it done, like, you know, get yourself worked up.
There you go. I've looked up list of Irish inventions, and there you go.
The erection was
1950.
invented by an Irishman.
The produced the world's first seasoned crisp, cheese and onion, and salt and vinegar.
Yeah, patty fact, 100%.
Absolutely.
And defibrillators, portable defibrillators.
That's right.
Sudocreme.
Uh huh.
The world's first duty-free airport ship was in Shannon.
Holy shit.
The ejection seat, reflector sights for guns.
Well,
Say that one again?
Reflector sights for guns. You know, like your red dot sight.
Aye, that one was invented in the Craigie estate.
that was invented by Eamon the Rama. Eamon the Rama from Tyrone. What did you invent, Eamon?
The game of croquet.
Fuck.
Fuck off. Imagine you walk out now and see your mate playing croquet. You beat the fuck out of him.
I was at the Croquet All Ireland 2 years ago.
There's no way.
Who the fuck did you end up at that?
I'm joking.
Oh, right. I thought you were being serious. You said that was such a straight face. I was
You
like,
had
what?
the two of us there.
Yeah.
I believe
Mate,
you.
in my mind, croquet is a gas sport. I don't understand. I don't know. It could be.
No,
Just a bunch of fucking... But you forget that Ireland had a lot of, like, well-to-do families in big manor houses.
Right enough.
Aye.
More so than England.
I just like to make out that you didn't.
Some cunt seen a few boys playing hurling was like, how do I make that a better sport for us?
I actually can't even look at these. I'm sorry. They're fucking bog. Was it always the case that, like, Protestants were the richer ones in the family? Or was that, like, you know, just a perpetuated myth?
No. Protestants in Ireland, there was Protestants in Ireland that had money.
Yeah.
Like the United Irishmen in 1788 were Presbyterians in Ireland who couldn't be... They could have land and they could have businesses, but they couldn't be in control of the country. They couldn't be the government.
Yeah.
And then they started a rebellion, so they needed the Catholics because they were the mass of the people.
Yeah.
And they done a whole thing trying to get rid of Britain. But like there's been snippets where they've said like Wolfe Tone and them Presbyterians, all the United Irishmen, who were all businessmen like Henry Joy McCracken and stuff in Belfast, got together and they sort of went, if we throw England, why don't we go and try and get a couple of wee countries somewhere to make
Yeah.
like a sort of a commonwealth? Which, when you think about it, is mental.
Yeah.
That they were even thinking, we're going to do the English here, get them out of Ireland, and then we'll go and start getting a few wee countries ourselves.
Yeah.
Which sort of defeats the reason why they were doing what they were doing.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then it was after that the English then went, fuck that, we need to give these fuckers similar rights to us. So you had to be like church, they were Presbyterians, so they started, like you had to be like Church of England, which was Church of Ireland.
Yeah.
Like planters and stuff, so they started giving the Presbyterians similar rights to the planters.
Right.
And that's when the whole Catholic Protestant thing came about.
See what I love, anytime the Wolfe Tones are playing in the Falls Park or whatever it's announced, there's always just one wee comment underneath everything. There's just one dude going, Wolfe Tone was actually a Protestant. Every fucking time. It's like everyone knows that.
We've tongue standing at the back of a concert with a big fake.
These guys are full of shit.
Nobody even fucking knows I'm from a shangle.
I ain't got to do simply a best or what? I heard that song about 40 times on Saturday. Fucking non-stop, simply the best.
Does it do your balls in there?
I like it, but only once. Do you know what I mean? It's just literally, it was like ending and people were like, yeah! And then we just start again. You're like, fuck me!
Tiffany, how many times did you hear Tiffany?
Tiffany wasn't played at all. It's not played that much. Really, it's not. It's more you hear it and it's kind of funny. It'll get played maybe once or twice, but it's not played loads. Like Simply a Best, way more.
I think we're alone now.
That one's really funny. And it's like it's nasty, but it's very funny.
It's nasty.
It's funny.
It's
though.
nasty.
It is funny.
It's nasty.
I can see you smiling. You
What's
find it funny.
nastier? What's the nastiest one, you know?
The one about Mickey Hart's daughter.
I don't know that one. I really don't know that
I
song.
think that was genuinely... I personally, I think that was made up by the ones in Ballygolly. Wasn't
Just
it?
like an
I don't know. I know people that know it. Apparently it is
Oh,
a
right,
song.
okay.
It's
I
not
didn't
made
know
up
it.
by them. But I don't know it.
Right, okay.
And that's not me going, oh, I don't know about it. I genuinely, when I heard it, I was like, fuck no, I didn't know that one. And it's also... That would probably be the nastiest because that's not playful. Like, we hate Catholics, I think that's a wee bit playful, you know what I mean? It's a wee bit
I
playful.
think that's a great one. What's that one to sing the Germans again?
Yeah, there are 9 German bombers in the air. That's a good one. And the RAF from Ostershot.
Billy Boys.
Yeah. I was never a big fan of the Billy Boys.
The famine song?
That's pretty nasty, yeah. I like it.
You know there'll be half the community in Glasgow you'll not be able to gig for now. After saying that.
I'm only it's not one like I listen, these things aren't on my personal playlist.
Do you know the song of it?
Yeah.
You know the word?
I'm not singing it, but I know it.
So I only know, because it's always sang in terraces opposite me, I don't know the full, but I know it's Why Don't You Go Home.
Yeah.
I get that bit.
Yeah.
And it's the famine's over.
Why don't you go home?
I don't know the rest of it.
That's pretty much all you really need to know. The rest is, building up to that.
Right, okay. And is that the nasty bits?
That's as nasty as it gets, is the famine is over. That's the nastiest part of it.
Right.
There's nastier than that.
Right.
Again, not a song I would really sing. But I hear it and I'm like, that's so awful. I thought, what's the nastiest, there's definitely, is there any
There's
Republican
not
ones
an
that
awful
are
lot of ones. I
about
think-
us?
There's a chant. Remember there was a chant about, like, soldiers dying?
Yeah.
It's more just like, fuck a Brits. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the only...
But we would,
I know
technically,
like,
some of us, like a lot of us would consider ourselves Brits, so we would take that.
but it's more like
It means
towards
fuck
the
the
actual
English.
British
Yeah.
army. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? And like, the only one that we have that's like similar to like changing the songs and stuff like that is
Yeah.
that one Kinky Boots.
What's kinky boots?
So like, and like
So
I
it
would
goes-
only really have heard that at Celtic
it
matches.
goes-
No?
It goes, I've got a brand new shiny helmet and a pair of kinky boots. I've got a lovely new flak jacket and a lovely khaki suit. And when we go on night patrol, we hold each other's hands, 'cause we are the British Army and we're here to take your land. And then it does a verse, which is about a
as fuck.
soldier. And then it does a verse, it's about an RUC man.
Right.
And it goes, my friend Trevor, he's in the RUCICIC. What's the next bit? And then it's like, and when I go on night patrol, we'll hold each other's hand. Oh, and fuck,
So it's like a homophobic
yeah.
sort of one.
Yeah,
It's like calling.
It's
like,
implying they're gay. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's funny. I'll take that. That's fun. See, that's the thing. I get people are like, well, how would you like if I sang it to you? And then they sing it to me, and I'm like, that's funny as fuck.
But the other one's like down in Ballygolly, 8 Brits dead and we don't care, or something like that.
Yeah.
So I think that's probably the nastiest one that I can think of.
Yeah.
Because everything else is about
wars.
you shot somebody and thing died, and what about him? And a song about somebody writing out of the prison. So there's a lot of it I know is more about individuals within
Yeah.
the IRA or whatever, more so than attacking somebody.
Yeah. Yours
and
is much
where
more
you'll
like
hear it being nasty is like in between it. No, they'll have like a wee chant or something in
Like a
between.
P.
So
Diddy ad
it'll-
lib.
Yeah, it'll be like
fuck the
a
Brits.
queen. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
in between,
Yeah.
this like a
Bits
traditional
that are
song.
added in.
Yeah. Yeah, I get you. Ours is kind of like we'll
You
just
used to go like, fuck the poke in the IRA.
fuck the
Wait.
poke.
Fuck the poke.
Fuck the Pokemon. Call this
And I said Pokemon?
fuck the Pokemon.
Pokemon, which I don't say.
Yeah, that's how you say.
Pokemon.
That's how you say.
Gotta catch
That's
'em
how
all.
you say Pokemon. Pokemon, gotta
Take a
catch it.
fucking Jew. Where's your mom fucking Pikachu? Fucking remember I can't they never collect for bonfire? Fuck you, Pikachu. You cunt.
Charmander would love the 11th. He would fucking.
He just looked like a fucking.
He's a wee orange guy on fire. Charmander's a prod.
Charmander looked like he was down getting a Sunday world to see what all of his mates was in it. You'd see him standing outside the shop. Can some cunt read that for me?
This isn't even my final four.
Bulbasaur looks like he had a wee caravan down in Bangor, didn't he? Bulbasaur.
The chain support agency and the brew were fucking. You gotta get them all.
Bulbasaur has a pit bull.
Bulbasaur. Anyway, Bulbasaur weird. I've only found that out now.
The Northern Ireland version of Pokemon is just basically a story of loyalists and fucking Republicans running about, and they're trying to stop them from getting testicular cancer.
Jesus Christ.
No, he's not involved.
U2 plays fucking hurling.
That's what I love about when people are like, is it a religious war in Northern Ireland? You're like, yes, but Jesus doesn't come into it at all.
No, because he's like, look. That's why you always see him in the picture. He's always like, I know. Listen, I'm not taking says, lads.
Yep.
You know what I mean? I love his all.
Yeah. I mean, the Romans weren't nice to me, but it's all right. I'll turn the other cheek.
All I want to know was that cunt Pontius Pilate, was he a Fenian or a Pro?
Wasn't Jesus a Jew, though?
He didn't like touch.
No, he didn't. No, he got touted out himself.
What?
You know what I mean? But Jesus was a Jew, wasn't he?
See that bit actually, you see it's in Latin. That's up on the top of the cross. That's what it actually says.
What?
Touch will be shot.
I thought it was Jesus was a Jew.
I mean, he was from the Middle East. He would have got put out of a village.
Yeah, he would have.
I love that for years they made, like, hundreds of years, like, Jesus was white, and you're like, he for sure was not.
No, he's definitely
Arab.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because he's from the fucking Middle East.
And if he was white, you were like, where was that cunt getting the sun cream back in the day?
Was Jesus one of the prophets? This is really fucking weird, but was he one of the prophets in the Quran, or did they just not believe him?
No,
he's not the prophet?
See the way Judaism. Now I could be talking pure shit here, but as far as I understand it, is that like, so Abraham was like a prophet, and we believe in Abraham, and we also believe in Jesus, but Jews don't believe in Jesus. They're like, nah, it only goes to Abraham. That's it.
Yeah,
Jesus is full of shit.
Yeah,
but then Muslims
they
are like,
took off
it was
Bible.
Abraham, Jesus, and then Muhammad, but then nothing else.
So we're all waiting on some cunt.
Yeah, Muslims believe in all of them. We just believe in Jesus and Abraham and
The Virgin Mary.
And we don't believe in Muhammad.
We don't believe in Muhammad, so we think everybody was like.
The mad thing about it is every Christian has a picture of Muhammad Ali in their fucking their wee bar out the back. Do you know what I mean?
We love Muhammad Ali, don't we?
Oh, it's a mutual thing. Like
everyone loves him. You know what I mean? A lot of Americans didn't, but we loved him.
They didn't know he played hurling.
He did not play Muhammad Ali. Holy fuck, he's playing hurling.
And thank you again, Patrick McDonald. That's another
I just you say that much shit. It's very easy not to believe you when you say stuff.
Go on the group chat there and look at the video I sent. Somebody sent me this and said it was William on the 12th.
It's gonna hurt my feelings, isn't it?
It is.
Oh, I've seen that. Oh, I haven't seen that. Oh, the Joyraider on the 12th. That was a couple of years ago in Newcastle. Yeah.
I will forever laugh at that. That's fucking brilliant. Although the other day, coming back from West Belfast, I was stuck in traffic because some lad on the mobility scooter was just on the fucking dual carriageway.
Driving along.
Just could not, like, I can't, you know what I mean?
Have you seen the one of your man in a trolley holding on to the back of a lorry get up a motorway?
No.
You seen it?
What are we on there, Sean, time-wise?
45 minutes.
Right, I'll go on the Patreon here, take some questions. While you're finding that, Paddy Steele wants to know, Paddy, any plans to release old stand-up specials on Patreon?
Yes.
Yep. Let's see. Connor Murphy, did Wee Willie ever watch Armagh versus Galway football game? He always said he wanted to watch a game, that's the one to watch. I would watch it. When's it on? Is it happening soon? I don't know.
What one?
Oh, it's done. Then watch it. I will watch it. But it's,
now the All Ireland's coming up soon. Like the final, you can watch it.
Is it on TV?
Yeah, it will be. It'll be on Sky Sports.
Oh, we need to live stream me watching some Gaelic. And no one explained the rules to me. I'm on. I have seen this.
This is the maddest bastard ever.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
South Africa.
Oh right.
I would love it. I would love it to be the Westlink. I would absolutely love it to be the Westlink.
Anya Kearney, would it be worse to be put out a naked attraction? They don't put people out in it, but when they see your genitals or when they see your face, I think it'd be worse getting your cock and balls out than your face, personally, but
I don't.
I know you don't.
I think people judge you more in your face than they do your cock and your balls.
Aye, but
A lot of fellas have this real thing about their cock and balls where they think, it's inadequate. Do you know what I mean?
aye. I just don't want them out.
Like the man's, the man's genitals compared to the woman's genitals, like, she shows it, there's not a big reveal.
No.
Whereas ours, you know, some can be a shower and some can be a grower.
I don't know if you ever, like, there's some look like a badly packed kebab sometimes. Like, sometimes you pull down, you're like, what the fuck am I looking?
The maddest thing that was ever, I'll not say who it was, but a friend of mine says, listen, childbirth's fucking disaster. And I says, why? And he says, their valley looks like the predator's mouth.
Yeah, I've heard that, yeah.
Where it opens up.
Yeah.
And it doesn't, but that was what he said it looked like.
Looks like the predator.
I was shaking myself.
I've heard everyone's always like,
born.
just stay at the top end, like stroking her hair. I've heard that. You want to stay away from it. You don't want to
I don't know.
down.
I thought it was one of the best things ever.
Like, it's a miracle to watch, but like...
Yeah, it was actually quite... I thought it was one of the best things seeing, like the IB Bobby coming out. Like.
Yeah. And you've seen it about 27 times, like, so...
The rerun was... The second one was always the best one.
By the time it's number 4, you're like, fuck me, they're on the days here.
Oh, for fuck.
Well, fire alarm's going off. I think we should cut it there, Patrick.
Listen, we're in West Belfast. Nobody leaves when the fire alarm goes off. Everybody goes, fuck, is that an old fucking drill or what?
We're coming up to the end anyway. We'll have a handful of questions. Let me see. What can we finish on while we burn to death? No, what? Keith O'Connell, and you were bringing this up. Watch this TikTok. It's proof of Paddy's fact about the famine physically altering the future generations of Irish people. I never said it didn't. I just said they weren't all 7 foot.
Generations of Irish people were physically altered by previous famines, like the South Asians were. The ants
I think it's sort of like a Mudblood curse thing, isn't it?
What?
Like, people be like, that didn't happen,
Yeah.
and then all of a sudden all this stuff comes out, and
Yeah,
people think, Paddy's right.
It's not that I didn't believe. If you had said it just physically, like, it affected them not getting nutrition, yes, we believe that. It was you saying
well,
every human
seems to
in
have.
Kerry was 7 foot tall.
No, in Kai, there was people who were 7 foot tall, I said.
That is not what you said. Your exact words, and we can get the clip up. Everyone
I
in
think we've
Kerry.
already got the clip up.
Yeah,
Looked at that.
everyone in Kerry was 7 foot tall. If you had told me now people in Kerry are 7 foot tall, I'd fucking believe you. Someone being 7 foot tall isn't that hard to believe. Stop trying to hit me. But everyone being 7 foot is insane.
That's not what I said.
That is what you said.
It is not.
It fucking is.
I know people in Kerry that aren't 7 foot, so I wouldn't have said it.
Well, we're not in the famine anymore.
It wasn't during, it was before the famine.
Yeah, I know. But doesn't mean the famine has happened now.
Yeah.
Right. What is that?
It's a wee secret anyway, have you?
Okay.
That's the evidence that I told you, and I warned you. I said you keep it up.
Keep being cheeky.
I'm going to put this out.
I just got to put what's on it.
You're going to know about it.
No
We're going
worries.
to release it in Patreon.
Yeah.
So we are.
Yeah. It's me getting out of my wheelchair and just doing cartwheels.
It's you in the parade on your wee fucking scooter. Spinning a stick.
There was a
Yeah,
lot
by
of scooter
God.
played at the weekend.
Well done, William.
Dave Elliott brought this up when we were talking about the bonfires, like the women that look like the lead singer of Scooter who just like fuck wee boys, and I saw so many of them. I saw so many of them at the weekend. Do you know what I mean? They all look like Shirley from EastEnders.
When I was in Wexford, there was a girl that had their hair that the G.I. Joe fucking dolls used to have.
like
Like
flat
that black,
top.
no, that black wiry tied into your head. Like the old fucking action man had this like wiry black hair.
That's outstanding.
She had it, and I felt like going over and shaking her hand and going, I don't know how you pulled that off, but fuck me, like.
That's class.
And she looked like Jim's dad from
Coronation Street.
American Pie.
Oh, Eugene Levy.
She looked like him, but had G.I. Joe. It was class. It was-
Yeah, she sounds like a very sexy woman. She looks like Eugene Levy with Action Man's hair. What sexy bitch?
I didn't say she was sexy.
She said she was
I just
class.
said she pulled off a look that nobody else had.
Yeah, for a fucking reason.
Yeah. She was foreign, so she'll not watch this.
Oh, fuck me. Thank you very much for joining us this week on Mudblood. Paddy, have you anything to plug before we go? King's Cheese and Onion.
King's Cheese and
Can we
Onion,
get a
yeah.
sponsor by them? I'll fucking do it.
Yeah, King's Cheese and Onion. If you want to sponsor the show,
10 out of from a wee prod who's never had yous. I applaud that cheese and onion. That's a good cheese and onion.
I think so.
Yeah.
You can get it in that garage out there, by the way.
Can I? I might.
12 packs.
Lovely. 12 packs.
Yeah, I have the tour starting on the 30th of September in Newcastle. About 30 tickets left for that. 3 tickets left for Antrim. Loads of tickets left for Letterkenny, Enniskillen, Daly's, Noma, Ballymena. All them places, loads of tickets left. Portaferry, not that many left. And Derry, not that many left.
Yeah, sweet.
And then the second waterfront show, literally,
A handful.
yeah,
Yeah.
literally 200 tickets left or something like that. So,
I have my tour coming up. I'm in Armagh, Newry. I'm in Antrim tonight. Derry, Omagh. And we have the final show in Limelight in December, which is selling pretty quickly now. So hopefully that'll sell out by the end of the year. So, yep. Just go get tickets, see us live. Check out the Mudblood Podcast Patreon. Other than that,
girl, meet a
thank you very
mortgage.
much. Yeah. See yous.
I feel electric when you go.